I've been asked about my method I use for clamping rings up. And this is it right here. I developed this a couple of years ago. I was trying to clamp a ring with band clamps, and they were giving me fits. They were breaking and they were nasty and hard to use. So I decided there's got to be a better way. And I thought about using nylon cord. So I went to a big box store and I bought me some nylon cord. 40-pound cord. It's relatively cheap. And I come home and I had an idea how to do it by using a piece of scrap that's notched to both ends. And it's worked out so good and so easy that I'm never going to go back to band clamps. The only time I need a band clamp is if I got a circle that's 3 inches or less, then I need a band clamp. This won't go down to 3 inches. And there's nothing to it. The one thing I found when using it, you have to put the joint right on it. You have to put it right on the joint. I don't know if you can see it there or not, but the joint on this ring is right here. Otherwise, if you put it over a segment, it has a tendency to push it in a little bit, but always put it on a joint. Well, when I started, I used a screwdriver to tighten it, and I never bothered getting me a bar of steel or dowel or anything else. I just kept using a screwdriver. I got plenty of screwdrivers, so that's no big deal. And there's not much to it. I've got a piece of Jatoba here. This should be strong enough to make one out of. It's about 6 inches long. Not really that important. About 1.5 inches wide. And it's almost 1 inch thick. That's really too thick for the rings, but the thickness on the screwdriver end is good. I'm going to try and put a taper on it later after I do it. First thing I'm going to do is drill a 3/8 hole all the way through it. Everybody knows how to drill a hole, I hope. So I have a 3/8 inch hole all the way through it. It's big enough for the string even when it's twisted. What I got to do now is put a notch on each end. One end I just want a notch it to hold the screwdriver. The other end I want a straight-sided channel for the string to ride in. Right across there. I'm going to do that on the bandsaw. So first thing I'll do is make a groove or a channel for the cord to ride in. I want it pretty straight-sided. That should do it good. Should ride in that channel good. Don't have to do nothing fancy. This end, I just want a notch to hold the screwdriver, is all I want. That'll hold it really good. Now, the end that goes against the ring where the string feeds in, I need to round the corners off right here where the string feeds in. I'm going to do it with a rat tail file. If you have a Dremel tool or something, you can probably get in there and do it. But right here, right there, so don't chafe the string, don't fray it, just round it over a little bit. I cut a nice taper on it and cleaned it up a little on the sander. So now I got to string it. So what I'm going to do take just a piece of wire and put a little hook on one end, and I'm going in from the end that goes against the ring. I got a piece of cord cut long enough for any size ring I might want to make. And I'm just going to pull it through. This end here where the screwdriver goes, or whatever device you're using to twist it with, you've got to be careful. I have made some and had it split here, using too soft a wood, or getting it too thin, or cutting too big a groove, or a combination of any of them. So this one here is made from Jatoba. It's pretty hard. I can probably get it a little thinner without worry. Now this one I've been using for years is made out of white oak. It's only 3/4 of an inch thick on this end. This end I tapered down, had to use it to make a skinny ring. I got it down, I believe it's 1/2 inch now. And this end you can see is pretty well worn. I've never had a problem with it. Like I said, it's white oak. So it's done pretty good with me. But yeah, I have had them split. Mostly from using too soft a wood, I think. Any good hardwood, though, should work fine. Okay, got a piece of cord through here. Got a knot on one end. If I want to clamp a ring, I have to set the knot to the size of the ring I want. Of course, if I glue 2 or 3 or 4 rings up almost the same size, there's no need to move the knot. Put it around the ring, bring it up tight, and bring the knot up. Make sure you're over one of the joints. Now let's see if it's going to work. This is Jatoba. The wood should be strong enough to handle it. If I can get there we go. Well, what do you think? Looks pretty good to me. I think I'll go back over to sander and kind of round over some of these sharp edges a little bit. But that's it. That's basically it. And that's what I call the Rasmussen clamp. So, like I said, I like it a lot better than bang clamps. They give me real fits. And again, you want to put it right over a seam or a joint. Right there's the joint, right there. It's close enough to the center. But if you put it over a segment, it has a tendency to push it in a little bit. But I like it. Try it and see how you like it. I do stuff around the shop by the KISS method. I believe in KISS 100%. Let's keep it simple. I also do things cheap. Not that I don't like good expensive tools, but being retired military, you know how it is. If you got any questions, be sure and give me an email and I will try and get back to answer you. Thank you for watching.